Good afternoon, everybody, the grade 8s. Today we'll be doing the levels of management, which is a topic that is done in term 4. Now, let us start where we differentiate between management and leadership. Now, the difference between a leader and a manager is a leader leads or guides others. He is in charge or command of others, someone who has a political party or an organization, whereas a manager is responsible for supervising and monitoring employees and directing progress of an organization. A leader has people that follow him or her, whilst a manager has people that work for him or her. A leader wins followers, whilst a manager has people that work for him or her. A leader exercises power over people, whilst a manager develops power with people. Now, what is management exactly? Management can be defined as being in charge of a project or other people that needs to be directed to reach certain goals. Remember, each and every business have to have a goal. Now, let us look at an example of management of a school where the principal is on top of the managerial hierarchy, and then we have the HODs of different departments, and then we have lastly the educators and administrative staff at a lower management. Now we have these 3 levels of management. We have the top management, the middle management, and the lower management. Then in these levels of management, in the top management, you get top managers who set objectives, scan environment, plan and make decisions. And then we have the middle managers who allocate resources, oversee first-line managers, report to top management, develop and implement activities. And then in the lower level management, we have the first-line managers who coordinate activities, supervise employees, report to middle managers, and they are involved in day-to-day operations. Now, in top management, we have the board of directors, we have the chief executive officers, we have the managing director. They give direction and clarifies the vision of the business. They set long-term goals for the business. For an example, they decide on the expansion or the growth of the business in the long run. They ensure that departments are working towards the business goals. They give instructions to various departments about aspects such as budgets, policies, and schedules, and ensure all departments keep to their budgets. Normally, they are the owners of the business. Now, the middle management is the link between the top level management and the lower level management because they are in the middle. The middle level management comprises of managers of different departments such as financial, administration, human resources, finance, and operations. They exercise the plans of the organization according to the policies and directives of top management. They develop short-term goals and set monthly targets. For example, human resource may fill vacant jobs with skillful personnel within a period of 6 months. And then we come to the lower management. They are also known as the supervisory or operative level of management. They are involved in the day-to-day operations of the business, supervising work with smaller teams, and are involved with problem solving and decision making in relation to the daily activities of their teams. Other responsibilities include preparing reports on performance of workers and motivating workers. Now, let us look at the characteristics of good management. The characteristics of good managers may be grouped into the following. We look at the personal characteristics, we look at the knowledge and skills they have, we look at their personal values. Now, looking at their personal values, personal characteristics of good managers, number 1 is confidence. Good managers believe in themselves and have the confidence to know that they are capable of getting the job done. Number 2, self-motivated. Good managers are able to set their own goals and do not need external rewards to motivate them. And number 3, good managers are goal-driven. They are able to set goals and focus their attention on achieving goals. Number 4, they are hardworking and dedicated, and they are committed to the organization. They are optimistic. They tend to focus on the positive and see opportunities. They are calm. They are not hampered by feeling nervous, and they experience low levels of stress. They are flexible and able to adapt to changes. They are team players, and they are able to work well with others. There are many more good qualities or characteristics of good managers, meaning this is not an exhaustive list of the personal characteristics of good managers. Now, looking at knowledge and skills of good managers, we differentiate good managers by the business know-how that they have. Good managers must have knowledge about business practices and the legal aspects of doing business, meaning they need to have some qualifications to be able to be good and have the necessary skills. They have the ability to delegate. They must know when to delegate and pass work on to others, not forgetting that they are still responsible. They have the ability to manage money, and they are able to keep control of the business finances. They have good communication skills, and they have excellent verbal and written communication skills. They are differentiated by good relationship skills. They are able to build and maintain relationships with others, meaning they have to be able to work with stakeholders. They have to be able to work with the staff members. Good at coaching and developing others. Good managers are prepared to invest time and helping their employees develop new skills. Now, personal values of good managers are as follows: respect for others. As much as they are expecting others to respect them, they must also respect others. They are trustworthy. We can rely on them. They are honest. They are patient. They are kind. They are cooperative, and they are able to collaborate with whoever they need to be able to achieve their goals. And then we are at the end of our lesson. And here is our QR code for a quiz. And then there's also a link there that you can copy so that you are able to test yourself by trying to answer a simple quiz based on what we did today. And good afternoon.